All right, welcome to Eric and Sawana's Eye on Anthem. Beautiful co-host Sawana here with me. Our wonderful guest, JD from Phoenix Children's Hospital. And we're going to talk a lot about Phoenix Children's Hospital. We're going to do an amazing event coming up February 26th at Homeland Brew Co.
That's exciting. Yeah.
That is exciting. We're going to do a poker tournament. So we do it every year in Prescott, and we said, we need to do this in Anthem for Phoenix Children's Hospital, which is absolutely amazing. JD's the only person I've ever met that said, don't tell my boss, but I would do this job for free.
It's true. I love what I do. It's a great, organization and hospital to work for.
Tell us what you do. What do you do at Phoenix Children's?
Yeah, so I'm a corporate development officer. I work with wonderful partners like VIP Mortgage in order to fundraise for the hospital. We have, 170 plus fully philanthropically funded programs. So without fundraising, things like the animal assisted therapy, the Child Life Zone, the One Darn Cool School, none of those would exist. So it's super important that we do what we do together and we can make it happen for the kids.
That's awesome.
Yeah, Phoenix Children's is the #1 rated, obviously, children's hospital in Arizona.
Yep.
And so many people. We were looking at the numbers, and we know we have 5,000 or so people from northern Arizona come down to the hospital.
That's correct.
But Anthem, I think, has a couple hundred visits a month.
Oh, yep.
At Phoenix
At
Children's.
least.
And it
So
feels like
many
there's several
people-
new locations, too.
Yes.
Yeah, we've got
Growing.
3 exponential growth. We just
Yeah.
opened an Arrowhead location on 67th and the 101. We've got Avondale. We're opening something in the East Valley, Mercy Gilbert, Dignity Health Partnership kind of collaboration, which is really cool. We actually have 40 plus satellite offices. I don't know if people necessarily know that, but if you're driving around the valley, you see some Phoenix Children's, buildings.
Cares,
Yeah, those are urgent cares, et cetera. So very, very rapid growth. And a lot of people coming from the West Valley and also Northern Arizona.
Yeah.
A lot. I mean, we've seen patients from 9 different countries, 49 states. And, it's not just the premier pediatric health provider in Arizona, but, nationally, we're really on the up and up.
Yeah, one of the craziest rankings that I didn't know. #2 for pediatric heart transplants.
Really?
In America, yeah, but right behind Texas.
Yeah, Texas
Children's
is a big
Hospital.
one.
That's like the gold standard, and that's what we're shooting for, to be the same as Texas.
Texas.
Yeah,
phenomenal.
big deal.
Yes. So there is any chance? Have you heard anything if we're going to grow up near Anthem or put a facility?
I do.
Obviously,
I
I'm
do
gonna
love.
push for
I
it,
love.
right? So
I
Juan and I
love.
are
Like
gonna
I
push
said,
for it.
I love. My boss. Hopefully, she doesn't see this, but we are pushing for some growth, particularly in the West Valley, up in that area.
Okay.
That's all I'll say. But there is a lot of.
There's a lot going
movement
on.
there.
I
Yeah.
can say something
Big
since I
movement.
don't work for Phoenix Children's. We're working currently on a mental health facility at the ASU West campus.
So important.
So when you think about a child that's having mental health issues, they go to a hospital and they say, put them on medicine, hold them here for 2 days. They don't have counseling. So it's going to be completely mental health for kids with ASU in conjunction with ASU. So that's a pretty cool thing we're working on, because there's no beds for
There's not.
Mental health
pediatric
patients.
psych stuff.
And there's a need.
And there's a huge
huge
need. So
Yeah.
I don't know if I'm going to get in trouble, but what are you going to do? Kick me off the board?
Yeah,
I guess.
I think we'll be all right.
Stuff.
We're pushing for the growth, and we're excited about it. But yes, very big and expensive things happening in the West Valley. Will be. I'm not sure how soon in the distant future, but it's on. It's really high on the priority list because of the growth out there.
There's so much already.
And again, Northern Arizona. Basically, it's coming. Closer to being together. So it's we do see. Yeah, I was on another podcast just the other day, and he accidentally said, Prescott Children's Hospital, and that really, brought to light how important we are for other parts of Arizona. Because sometimes people hear Phoenix Children's and they just think of the Valley, they just think of the
main
surrounding
campus.
areas.
Yeah.
Exactly, just the main campus. And we're growing. We've got a new CEO. I know that you've met him, Eric. What do you think?
Yes, great guy.
Great
Loved
guy.
him.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He's young. He's hungry. He's he's all about.
He's on social media. He
Very
loves
big social media
Let's take a
presence.
selfie.
Yeah.
Dude.
Big
I love
selfie
it.
guy.
Yeah, it was cool.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Phoenix
great
Children's
guy. We're
CEO.
Because Bob Myers, the outgoing CEO, turned around a failing, on the verge of bankruptcy hospital.
Yeah.
Turned around, grew it. A lot of people don't know this.
Yeah.
And built this building, and like now it's doing phenomenal. It's thriving, and it's a great place. I always tell everybody, it sucks that we have to have this, but it's so needed.
Yeah.
You know, like we go on tours, we take people on tours all the time, and you go through the hospital and you see the kids, and your gut just turns, but you're like, thank God there's a place like this.
Yes. And I feel like it just does a really good job at being a kid hospital. You know, it doesn't feel scary. It doesn't feel intimidating. It feels very comfortable. And
yeah, if you ever go on a tour, everything is, JD, tell them about, like, it's all waves and sound.
Yeah.
Oh.
So when we built,
you don't think about it till someone tells you.
It's really cool. And if you'd like to go on a tour, I'd be more than happy to take you, or, anyone that's a potential, wants to be involved. Yeah, I would love to. But yeah, when we built the facility, the main campus, everything was made to mimic water and light. So everything you wouldn't even know until I pointed out, but it's all like subconsciously driven. All of the benches are waves, and all of the, the walls they look like an aquarium almost, all the way throughout the entire building. You go into the chapel, and it's just natural light and the colors, and so it's really cool. And, I'll point out there's lighting, and it's lower. And I mention to people, what's unique about these changing lights? And no one's, I don't know. And I go, well, they're down low. It's right at kids' eye level. So they put a lot of intentionality behind making it kid friendly. And sometimes when I'm giving tours, I almost forget, we're talking about how great it is. We're like, and everyone's like, wow, this is great. It's so fun. And I'm talking to people about all of these wonderful things and the programs. And it's kind of like you forget, there's kids upstairs literally fighting for their lives. There's 468 beds that we have, and it's quite full a lot of the time. So we did a really good job, and that's what sets us apart from a lot of the other facilities and, in the Valley and in the nation. But yeah, it's they did a good job with building it.
It's beautiful.
Yeah.
Yeah, it is an absolutely amazing facility, and we're growing. Arrowhead Hospital opened last year, I think we did.
A year ago, July of last year.
2 or 3 years ago, we did the groundbreaking, and then it's pretty cool too. Like the sound therapy room, like they're just so many things you don't think about that kids and humans in general have wrong with them.
Yeah.
And they address it. You're like, holy crap, how many programs are there at the hospital?
Yeah, 170 plus, literally. And I talk about a handful of them. The ones that are really like people gravitate towards, like animal assist therapy. Everyone loves the dogs. And yeah, the school is amazing. We have 8 master's level education. And again, this is all philanthropically funded. None of these things would exist without fundraising and partners like VIP Mortgage. 8 master's level educators, they go bedside, they stay current on the curriculum of the student. They'll work with the actual teacher, so they don't just get like generic 6th grade math. And it's just things that other, institutions, they don't have. The Child Life Zone, we just completely redid it. It's got everything a kid could ever want, foosball, air hockey, Papa Shot, video games for the teenagers. People forget teenagers go there when they think of a children's hospital. You think of little kids, but yeah, 170 literally, music and art therapy, and there's so many things.
And you guys opened at the Arrowhead facility. I know this because I have special needs children. There's the ability to go in and get an eval done and then, move on forward in that process. And there's such a lack of those resources in the state. So thank you for bringing that on, because it was so quick to get in.
Yeah.
Whereas you're waiting months at like a Melmed or a pediatric psychiatry office to get that.
Yeah, and that's kind of what we take pride in. And I have an 11-year-old, and I've taken him to Phoenix Children's, and I haven't said anything that I'm with Phoenix Children's, and the experience is forgettable. You're in, everyone's friendly, everyone's happy, and it's and it's not just a one-off. I've got friends that I've mentioned, and again, people you meet. I'm sure everyone knows someone or has been involved with Phoenix Children's, and it's just like the experience that you have is great. And so that's awesome to hear that.
Yeah.
I hope kids are doing good and
Yeah.
got a good eval going.
Very easy process, yes.
Good.
Affordable, all the things.
Yes. Eric, I know that you've had your experience with Phoenix Children's. Do you want to share
No,
some
because I
light?
always cry when I talk about it.
Thanks
a lot.
Yeah, you're welcome.
No, actually, Griffin just walked in. Look
I
at
just want to see
the
Eric.
Griffmeister
Hey,
is here.
Griffey. the
Phoenix
man.
Children's.
All right, tell the story
Yeah.
of this man here.
No, let's not tell the story. Well, let's see what we can do, because they always make fun of me in Anthem for crying because it's an Anthem related. Griffin almost passed. Phoenix Children saved his life. We're going to tell the quick story. If you want to book me for bookings to come to, I'm just kidding.
Appreciate it.
Because I make everybody cry, and I get a lot of money when I do this. Because I cry every time. Saved his life. We carry Anthem to raise money for kids with life-threatening illness, sudden loss of a child. I buried too many kids, so I said I can't do this anymore. but I have to give back. So I got involved with Phoenix Children's.
Yeah. I love your heart for it.
Yeah, Eric's been a huge champion of our cause forever, on the board and constantly doing things and creating these fun ways to partner with us and fundraise. And, without people like Eric and VIP Mortgage, we wouldn't be able to have these really cool programs. So thank you.
Well, I didn't have you on the show to plug that, but
I'm plugging you because you deserve a plug.
Thank you.
But
let's plug our poker tournament coming up February 26th at Homeland Brew Co. We have one actually. I don't know if the show will get out in time, but this Friday, what's the date? January 19th, 16th?
Oh, so
16th.
next Friday.
Yeah, at Founding Fathers up in Prescott. Maybe we can
16th.
get this done, Trey, fast enough to drop this baby.
Yeah. Very cool.
We went up last year and had such a blast. We stayed the night, but we played poker. Everybody gave the money back, of course, that won.
Yeah.
So we were able to raise $32,000.
Yeah.
That's awesome.
Yeah, first year also.
Yeah, first year, fun.
Incredible.
Our VIP team up in Remax, we partnered with up in Prescott. They did a great job, and they're doing it again this year. So that's what gave me the idea to do one in Anthem. Like, why not? Let's try it.
Yeah.
Texas Hold, 5-card draw, whatever you call it.
Yeah.
Yes, Texas Hold'em.
Fun.
And when you get knocked out, there's a blackjack table. They have a partner that comes in that provides blackjack services.
Yeah.
So it's not just like if you get knocked out, you got to go home. It's in this really cool speakeasy. I highly, highly encourage you to come up if you like going up to Prescott for a Friday night playing in this tournament. It's really fun. I don't even play poker, and I sat down and I played them. I'm like, man, this is a good time. And I got knocked out early because I didn't really want to be there. I don't want to be the guy winning who doesn't even know what he's doing.
Yeah.
Well, that's a good excuse.
Yeah,
Yeah,
no, I did.
yeah.
It's always rookies'
first,
luck,
yeah.
man. So I'm like, all right, I'm gonna go play blackjack. So if you don't like poker, you can always go play blackjack.
There's options.
And drink. There's a lot
And
of
Founding
drinking.
Fathers, the cool thing, they have a self-serve tap wall of like 70 beers. And I told my wife, I'm like, I'm going to get all 70. I made it through 7. And
Yeah.
7.
I was done. And it was delicious. And it was so much fun. So it's a great
fun.
time.
It's a good time.
I got knocked out by the eventual winner, who was actually a VIP, Papa Jack here at VIP, who's a professional gambler, I think.
Wow.
But please come up if you need to find information. You can call me, text me, Sawana. Check out our Facebook, Eric Sawana Anthem. Maybe we'll put some information down below or up high or that way or that way. I don't know.
Somewhere in the
Somewhere
Twitter
in the,
sphere.
yes.
Yeah. Yep.
Yes.
Prescott Times also has it on their Facebook.
Oh yeah,
the
Prescott Times. They loved it. You were
I went up.
there
Yeah,
yesterday
went up
shooting
there.
some stuff.
Yeah, great location, great people. Prescott's a proud supporter now as well. They're getting more involved because they see the necessity for it.
And they send a lot of kids down from their facilities down here.
Yeah, we actually had a woman on, and she has a special needs, I don't know, daughter or son, but I actually didn't even know this. Phoenix Children's will come up once a month to see her and her.
I sat with her last year.
Yeah, so I didn't even know that we provide like mobile services. They'll come and they'll see patients in the
Because they can't
Prescott
get
area.
someone that his specialty, this doctor's, he'll go up
Yeah.
one day
That's
month up
amazing.
to Prescott.
Yeah. So just some of the
It's
cool
great stuff.
things. Yeah.
Absolutely amazing. If you guys want to get involved, Phoenix Children's, contact any of us. We'll certainly put you in touch. We'll do a chamber tour. Like it's
That'll
my
be
favorite
fun.
place.
Yeah,
I wanna
would
do
love
that.
to show you.
Cafeteria is
Yeah.
amazing. I love going there for lunch. When JD invites me down, I'm like, I'm in.
Yeah.
$4 for a full meal. Let's go.
Yeah, we had steak. Remember?
Oh yeah.
I
we
had steak.
It's like old Vegas.
It's so
Nice,
good.
yeah.
We have Sodexo. They're our vendor and partner, and so the food. I'll go there for lunch because I could get a burger that would cost me $12, $13 somewhere else for like $5, and it's legit. Yeah, so we had it was the entree of the day. We don't do
Yeah.
it all the time, but it was good,
Yes.
and we took a shot at it, and I was like, dang.
I know where I'm doing lunch from now on.
Yeah,
just
really.
a quick
Yes.
drive to Phoenix Children's.
Yeah, it's easy.
Yeah.
In and out. Like,
Yeah.
Yeah.
You don't do it unless you're there. So we'll do it on our tour. We'll reserve
Yeah.
a whole lunch
Yeah.
for us. So,
That'd be great.
all right. We'd love to see you at any of the poker tournaments, any event. If you want to get involved with Phoenix Children's, it'll change you forever because, kids, they don't have a choice when they go through this stuff. So go have a great week, kick it in the teeth, and we'll see you next time.